Welcome the poet Havi, who sits right next to me. He is the owner and creative director of Studio 88, Javier Green, and his partner in beats, the engineer of Studio 88, Mr. Jadarius Lewis, also known as Speculate the Philosopher. Good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon.
I was listening to that. Yeah, I can groove to it and just kind of do my thing, but I want to get a little history with you, Javier. You
can call me Havi.
I can call you Havi.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So you're born in South Memphis, raised there. Then you went on to college there at Vanderbilt. You came back home, and maybe about 9-10 years later, you said, I am going to open my own studio.
Yes.
And you opened Studio 88. How long have you been creating beats?
Well, I guess since that time, because I didn't start making music until I left college.
A late bloomer.
Yeah, a very late bloomer. But once I set my mind to it, that was all that I really concentrated on, was making music and trying to find my spirit and my soul. So ever since then, I've been working on it.
And then your partner in beats, like I said earlier, is sitting there next to you. How long have you all been friends?
Well, we've been friends for about a good 3 years, so.
Seems like forever.
Seems like forever. That's a good thing, right?
Yeah,
For sure,
yeah,
for sure.
Sometimes.
And when he said, listen, I want you to come and be a part of this, were you hesitant initially?
I wasn't hesitant of it because me being a fan of his music, you know, around that time, I just knew I wanted to help him. So I told him, like, yo, whatever you need, man, need my engineering services, I got you. So that's what it was.
What do you want to do with your music? What message do you want it to send?
I want to send a message that us citizens and millennials here in Memphis, we have all the tools that we need to become just as big as anybody else in Los Angeles or Atlanta or New York, and we can do it from right here. We just got to travel a little further.
So this is about empowering young people to know that you already have the skills. You have to change your mindset a little bit and then just get out there and do it.
Yeah, you got to open your mind. The tools and the possibilities are endless once you open your mind.
Jadarius, were you always one of those little boys around the house always beating on everything that was in the house?
Yeah, it took me a minute, but around 10 years ago, that's when I knew, like, for sure that this was what I wanted to do, and I just went straight for it since then, so yeah. Are
you guys wanting to create history with your music?
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of history, especially Memphis's history. Of course, I couldn't stay in Nashville because the history of Memphis just pulled me back. And from everyone from Elvis to Stax to Sun Records, it's just so rich that how can you not want to follow in those footsteps?
And you're doing it, Studio 88.